There was a plantation on the Upper Logan which was established by Robert Towns in the 1860s. So it seems that Towns imported a lot of islanders from the South Seas to harvest his cotton crop there.
You've got to think that Queensland had just become Queensland, and so the state was being built. And, you know, they needed new crops, they needed men of wealth to come in and put capital into the new state, and they also needed workers because of the shortage of manpower.
I think it would have been as much as in despair and disarray, I suppose, being taken away at a young age.
Oh, it's been hard. Oh God, yeah. Because it's basically they were slaves.
Being always like it's been kind of covered up a lot. I think due to the 1960 in the White Australia policy, when they said they took them all back, I think a lot of people assumed that they've just all gone back. Little did they, understand that some were exempt during those times to stay here in Australia.
The reconciliation walk was so, well, emotional for many people, for the Walker family, for the Mununjali people and the people from Vanuatu and the various islands, because we're all there together.
It was amazing. Like I said, 9 months of planning with the working group, really not knowing what to expect on the day, but coming and walking on the actual road, your heart starts to, all these different emotions are starting to evolve.
The day that we had the commemoration was such a hot day, and I kept thinking, if they were out in the sun labouring, you know, it would have been so hot for them.
All these South Sea Islanders working and, you know, clearing the land and not really understanding or knowing what they may have gone through. You know, on that day it wasn't just descendants, that it was the ancestors of both Mununjali and the South Sea Islander people were meeting and reconciling for the first time within those 100 years, and recognising that we have a connection and that there is a true sense of reconciliation between the two groups. So yeah, most definitely that was powerful to say our ancestors now are here with your ancestors and we welcome you.
Just all accepted. They were just all accepted as one. We were just family, you know.
Our ancestors, your ancestors, they sit together.
Before I experienced the commemoration walk, and I've told this to many other non-Australian South Sea Islander friends and families, that when I was growing up I had a sense of not belonging to this country. Once the welcome took place, I felt in my heart more of a peace and an acceptance to this land and to this country and by the Indigenous people. So
So I think people need to know that the backbone of the sugar industry in Australia was done by South Sea Island people that were transported over here as either indentured labour or as taken by force.
You know, as photos are circulated around the people, as filming is made, as journalists write little stories about this district and, you know, the cotton fields and what happened, I think more and more people, I think it'll spread wider than just the local community. And I think sometimes you need outside people to appreciate what's happened here before local people will say, oh, you know, yes, I know that happened, and, you know, as other people value it, I think we value it ourselves. You know, there's significance of what happened 150 years ago.